Hello everyone, my name is James Falco, and today I'm going to be showing you how to successfully set up a budget that is personalized off of your income. According to the University of Oregon, the first and most important part of setting up a budget is to identify your priorities and your goals. So if you were to set up a budget, you need to make sure that it works with your money and it works towards your goals. You can't be saving up to unrealistic goals, or if you are chasing a goal that you don't feel is unrealistic, you can set that and go for it. But you have to make sure that the goals are attainable and that you follow them. You can't go off track and try to do your own thing and lose money. Second, you have to create a document that is going to list your estimated monthly income or annual income. You just have to make sure that you have on track somewhere on a piece of paper or on a notebook like this your income. So you need to have your revenue, how you make your money, so it should be paychecks, or maybe you sell other stuff, yard sales, whatever you do. You need to have all your revenue down. And then second, you need to take care of your expenses. So you need to write down all your expenses. That could be utilities expense, that could be, if you run a company, your wages expense, paying your employees. It can be your rent expense. And then you also have to factor in your daily life costs, your groceries, taking care of children possibly when you're older, saving up for their future, including their college costs, which is going to be a lot. And you just have to make sure that you set up a document that has everything down. Second, you have to track your spending. You have to make sure you also set up another budget there where you don't spend over a certain amount and that you're taking care of your money and taking care of your income. You don't want to make money and then go waste it on something. For example, if you go for spending $5 a day on a coffee every morning, which doesn't seem like a lot, that builds up a lot. Pretend you make coffee at home and it costs you maybe $14 to buy the stuff, so it's $2 a day. You go from spending $5 a day to $2 a day, you save around $1,100 just from making the coffee at home by yourself. And lastly, you need to make adjustments to the plan, which is going to be personalized to you, because you have to make adjustments onto what, depending on what you're doing. If you're spending this amount of money, you need to make adjustments to spend less, or maybe you can make adjustments to realize you have more room in your budget and you can make a bigger budget for yourself. And according to the University of Southern Indiana, which is something I agree with a lot, is that your income has to be more than your expenses no matter what, because revenue minus expenses is your income. And if your revenue is less than your income, there's no way you will make any money, because revenue is less than your expenses. There's no way you're going to make any money because you are spending more than you are gaining, which is just very bad for budgeting. Also, you would want it to be greater than zero, because if you have a passive income and your income is getting greater and greater, and maybe pretend you were making $3,000 a month and you're putting $1,500 away to a mutual fund or a 401k or a stock option, you could gain money off of that every year and slowly put more money into it until that money gradually goes up with the interest rate every year annually, and you have more money than you could think of pretty soon. So basically on this piece of paper, I have written down the revenue, the expenses, and your daily life costs. You have to track all of them down and make sure that your revenue is more than your expenses every day, because if it is not, you are not going to make any money. Thank you.